You are now watching the Latin American Cup 2011 halftime show update, and this is a lot. I have a lot to cover, so I'm gonna try to do it as quickly as possible. But I'm gonna cover a lot of things today. I'm gonna cover about new rules for Facebook, for my Facebook group, for my YouTube page, and for my forum. I'm gonna cover that. I'm gonna cover my new and revised schedule, and basically that's gonna be it for this time, because I know y'all have more videos to watch, and by this time you've probably finished watching Luis Cha, Toshi, Javier Bart, Kula Javier, Andres Toshi. So you know it's about time for a good halftime show update, because you know we're about halfway through with everything, pretty close to being done. First thing I want to tell everyone is that first off, I'm not editing or cutting any of the matches. Luis Cha's recording only what he can record. So please, guys, try to do your proper investigation before accusing me of anything. Also, another thing I want to say is that all of the results are, most of the results I have, they're in my Facebook. But since my Facebook has about 1,000 and something posts, you know, I don't think it's worth me to dig it up and look for those results. A lot of them are also on Dream Cancel, but I'm done with Dream Cancel, so I'm just gonna move forward. It's not even worth me going on Dream Cancel to look for those results, because again, I'm moving forward. I'm not moving back. I'm completely done with that site, so no need to go there, even look up for my results. So some of the results, guys, I'm gonna have on memory. Others I'm not, because I don't remember what they are. So I'll just put congratulations Toshi, or congratulations whatever, Toshi wins, or blah blah blah, because that's all I know. I don't know the actual results because I don't have it anymore. So but that's something, you know, in the future I'll make sure to have all that and not be on a forum, because forums, I realize as a whole, you know, I don't really like them. I really don't have a lot of patience for forums, because first off, I've realized that I don't feel confident if I can trust the staff and the moderators of all these different forums. I don't feel comfortable with that, because it looks like they're only going to have their interest in heart, or their interest in hand, or I just, you know, I don't trust them. So, or they're going to be shady about certain things, and I have a lot of people that agree with me. Certain things these staff and moderators might be a little shady about, and, you know, admins. So I don't trust being on these forums and stuff. So I'm going to, you know, very limit my involvement with forums in general, because I don't have a lot of patience for nonsense. And you're going to see that right now, because the only forum, quote unquote, I'm going to really like dealing with is going to be my own, because then I will be able to monitor and be very strict in regards to what is going on. So speaking of that, on my Facebook and my YouTube and my Facebook group, here are the rules that we are going to enforce. Starting right now. Aquí están algunas nuevas reglas para mi Facebook y mi grupo a hoy. No utilice lo profano, el respetuoso, ni el racismo, ni la terminología ofensiva dañosa. Será borrado tan pronto como yo la descubro. Regla 1. Regla 2. Permanezca en el tema de lo que es discutido. Si esperar de cosas o salirse de cosas de tema como el poste antes mencionado, yo primero lo borraré. Y si continúa, contactaré a las personas a través de mensaje privado acerca de ello. Regla 3. No trolean. Regla 4. No anuncie música, las ROM, los videos, etcétera, material ilegal. Y el número 5 que he añadido dice: otra regla, número 5. Tenga cuidado cuando critique el gameplay o el juego de otro jugador en el torneo. Por favor, no critique a un jugador como si pueda mejorar, a menos que esté dispuesto a desafiar ese jugador personalmente. Nosotros jugadores despreciamos realmente este tipo de pensamiento irracional. Me refiero a ello como percepción retrospectiva 2020. Mantenga la crítica constructiva y el momento que me siento consigue respetuoso otra vez, como si XYZ persona pueda mejorar, especialmente si esa persona no está dispuesta a desafiar el dijo jugadores en el video, yo lo borraré. Si esto también es violado continuamente, consultaré a la persona a través de mensaje privado acerca de ello. Okay, and here it says, by all my rules, sobre todas las reglas, si continúa violar cualquiera de estas reglas, yo personalmente le enviaré un mensaje privado acerca de ello. Si después de este mensaje personal que usted continúa a violar esto, será sujeto a una prohibición. All right, in English, again, as I told you all, I'm changing. Here are the rules will be effective from the moment you're reading this. For a lot of you, I mean, it's been effective, period. But if you're reading this for the first time, it is effective today. My Facebook, my YouTube, anything that I govern, so to speak, or I'm posting on like my new form, these rules will be into play. Here are some new rules for my Facebook and my group as of today, and it will be used with YouTube. Do not use disrespectful profanity, racism, or hurtful, offensive terminology. It will be deleted as soon as I discover it. Number 2, stay on topic of whatever is discussed. If things spiral off topic like the above post, I will first delete it, and if it continues, I will contact the persons, be a private message about it. Number 3, very important, do not troll. Don't have patience for that. Number 4, do not post illegal material, music, rhymes, videos, etc. And another rule. Number 5, be careful when you critique the gameplay of another player at a tournament or on video or whatever. Please do not critique a player as if you could do better, unless you are willing to travel and challenge that player personally. We players really despise that type of irrational thinking. I refer to it as high tide 2020. Keep the criticism constructive. The moment I feel it gets disrespectful again, as if XYZ person could do better, especially if that person is not willing to challenge said players in the video, I will delete it. If this is also violated continuously, I'll consult the person, be a private message about it. If you continue to violate any of these rules, I will personally send you a private message about it. If after this personal message you continue to violate this, you'll be subject to ban. Now these rules are in place after I've been around all these different forums, and again I've seen shady practices by admins and moderators and all this different stuff, and I just said enough with it. I don't want to be at the disposal of someone's judgment if I don't see where it's, if I don't think it's fair. I'd rather just, go away from it and not have to tolerate this stuff, because again it goes to the point where, guys, I don't have to deal with this stuff anymore. Beforehand, forums used to be a major source for me to give information and express stuff. Now I've pretty much graduated past that, I feel. Forums are no longer a major source for me and for me to do anything anymore. I don't need them. Matter of fact, I feel people who are on forums are great for information at best. Superficial information at best. Then after that, you're going to have to play. So if you're still not playing, or you're not, playing hardcore competition necessarily out online necessarily, and you're not going to matter anyway. And I mean, that's basically how I look at that. So it doesn't matter, whatever people are saying on other sites, Freeman or whatever you're saying, or I do not care. I don't care. It really doesn't matter, because most of these people aren't doing anything at the level I'm doing them. They could be doing their own tournaments, but they're probably still not doing things at the level that I'm doing. So I look at it like this. I've got a ship. My ship is sailing. I'm inviting people on board. But if you're going to get on my ship, and everyone knows my ship is sailing, you're going to have to go by my rules, because I am the captain. Soy el capitán. So if you're going to get on my ship, you're going to have to go by my rules. All there is to it. No, nothing else to discuss about that. All right. Y'all see the rules? Moving on. I think I've covered what I need to cover about that. That regards my Facebook, my YouTube, anything else, Facebook group, all that. Anything else I want to associate with, or I'm going to be governing, these are going to be rules that I'm going to have in place without no hands and buts about it. No crap about it. All right. Let's talk about my new tournament schedule. All right. Es mi horario nuevo de los eventos. Okay. El 2011. October, I have Game of Death 2011. October 23rd. El 23 de octubre es el evento Game of Death 2011. November, we have Battle for Mexico 2011, a new era. This is how we have it set up. We did everything. Number 1 player goes to Peru, or the person that wins the double elimination tournament, KO 2002, goes to Peru. And if number 1 cannot go, then number 2 through 8 will go. But we're gonna do 2 tournaments. We're gonna do 1 double elimination, which is gonna be, because obviously this tournament for Battle for Mexico is gonna be to determine who goes to Peru and who goes to Japan at the very end of next year. So we're gonna do 2 tournaments. 1 double elimination tournament for 2002, and the winner of that tournament straight up will go to Peru. Whenever we possibly do the Peru tournament, which I'll get to. If number 1 can't go, I will go 2 through 8. Now the next tournament for Japan, it'll be top 4 from the first tournament. They will do 1st to 15 or 1st to 20 personal matches to determine who goes to Peru, or the winner of that will go to Japan. So basically, we're going to do a double elimination tournament. The winner of that will go to Peru. Top 4 from that tournament will play all first of 15s. The winner of that will go to Japan. That's how it's going to go. Entonces vamos a tener dos torneos por el evento Battle for Mexico 2011 para determinar quién va a Perú y Japón. Lo que vamos a hacer es que vamos a hacer un torneo de 2002, doble eliminación. El ganador del torneo se va por Perú. Vamos a tomar los 4 ganadores. Van a jugar de nuevo, de ronda. Le ronda el círculo, o lo que diga round robin por ronda. Primero a 15 personales o 20. El ganador de todo eso se va a Japón. Alright, next, moving down the list. Alright, we got some stuff going on with, SoCal regionals, stuff like that. Peruvian Cup 2011, going on. I might see if I can help Abraham's tournament, stuff like that. In 2012, we've got maybe January, Kula versus Guatemala. And, maybe in January I think he'll be going, depending. December, we might also have the Peruvian. I told you the Peruvian Cup, but I'll find out about that later. Again, I'm just going through this quickly. It's just a brief update so I can get you back to the videos. And, me working. February, Central American Cup 2012. Mexico versus Panama versus Peru versus Ecuador versus Argentina versus Colombia. April, Argentina Cup 2012. Posible Kula versus Argentina. No sé, vamos a ver. Vamos a determinar quién va. No sé ahora, pero es todo. May, the Champions Cup, Mexico versus Guatemala versus El Salvador versus Honduras versus Belize. In May, June, USA for Mexico 2012. Tijuana and LA, California, at the end of June. 98 UM, 2002 UM, Camp 13, 11. That's going to be there. For the people that I feel are relevant in the United States, which are SoCal and New York only. SoCal and New York only, really. People that I feel are relevant in the United States for KOF. So that's what it's going to be about to. If New York people want to come, great, but SoCal people, that's their area. They're the people that I feel are most relevant right now for KOF. July, Game of Death 2012, the Chilean Cup. August, All Americas Cup 2012. November, the Latin American Cup 2012 again, Battle for Mexico 2012. December, KOF Cup 2012 in Japan. That's the schedule. So es el horario de todo lo que la va a pasar por este año. And I think really, guys, that's about it. Covered the schedule, covered the new rules. Now we can get back to the matches. We're gonna finish everything, and oh yeah, hopefully y'all watching Toshi, Kula, and all that stuff. Again, it just reiterates what I've said since day one, guys. And you never know who's gonna win until we win. And those of you that quote unquote question my motives, again, my motives are to open your eyes. If you're watching this video, my motive is to open your eyes. A lot of you, again, some of you are very, ignorant to other places, or you'll bandwagon a lot, and you'll see one person do well, and then, oh, they're the greatest. And that person loses, oh, they're the greatest. Well, you don't know who the greatest is, so just play it in the middle ground like me, and wait until things happen, because styles, matchups determine, what's going to happen. Doesn't matter how good someone is, it's about how they adjust. And, Kula really couldn't adjust to Toshi's style, so Toshi got the better of him. So that's really what it amounts to. You never know. So that's why I do this. But at the end of that, moving on. All right, guys, that's about it. I'll keep you all updated about everything else. Back to more videos, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Something else I forgot to add. A very important rule for all my tournaments, starting now. Only I or my staff will be allowed to record the events. No one else. We're just, looking at what happened to the Latin American Cup, and all the, people telling me what I can and can't do and all this stuff. I talked to Luis Cha, and before I thought it would be, maybe let people record or whatever, but Luis Cha told me after what he saw, he said, look, man, it's straight up, it's best that you just record yourself. And, you let people record. So Luis Cha is going to be the only person that's going to be able to record at the Game of Death. And all my tournaments, only personnel that I say, only people that I say can record will be allowed to record the events. If you violate this, you'll be warned. First time, second time, you will be asked to leave the event. That's all there is to it. That's all I need to say. Again, check the description for Spanish. All right, bye.